What's up, guys? So as you can tell by the title of the video, kind of just made things a little bit worse. So let me show you what ended up happening. Like a dumbass, I figured if I just sanded the doors and not did the wax and grease remover, that just sanding the top half of the clear coat would be okay. Well, that proved to be a bad mistake. As you can see, I got a reaction. Focus. So it happened to both the doors. Both the fenders. And by the time I went to, I think when I was spraying, I looked at I passed one of the doors and saw what it was doing, and I didn't even attempt to do that. So I sanded that down more, probably use a little bit of soap and water, clean that up, pull my tape off here, use a little bit of wax and grease remover right around here, clean that up, reprime. I'm going to put about 3 coats on it, reprime, sand it down, and then put red on it. So there's the other door. So got quite a bit more work to do. So, and Tex I Can, Stevie, and Dave, you were right. Sometimes you just got to leave stuff alone and just kind of be proud of what you did, considering it was your first time, and be happy with it. But I just got this OCD in me that looks at something and says, if I was working in a shop, I got a big customer service thing to where if I was working in a shop and I were to give this to a customer, would I accept it? And the answer would be no. But I have to start instilling into myself that I am my own customer. So what I can live with by me doing it myself, is that something that I could live with? And I probably could have lived with what happened with the doors, but still I still had to put more paint on that because I ended up burning through the clear coat. So I still had to put more paint on that. I mean, I don't know how it would have went. I may have ended up in the same boat, but as far as the fender went, I know I had to spray the top half of this. I could have left the bottom half alone and just taped it up, but I was like, well, you're painting it, you might as well paint the whole damn fender. And I had a little piece where it was very thin on this fender that I burned through the clear, and I probably could have lived with it and just left this fender alone, because I don't think there was anything majorly wrong with this fender, other than the run on the clear right there. But I decided, you know what, I might as well clean that up. So ended up doing it on that one. You know, I guarantee all that is because of the rubbing compound. So, you know, and I did the same thing up here. I think I only put rubbing compound on this half, so if I were to spray this would have bubbled, that would have been fine. But I figured, you know, the stuff that I had in here, I figured since I was respraying anyway, I might as well respray it and, you know, be okay. But, you know, some things you probably just got to let go. But anyway, the hood and the trunk are done. I think they came out really well. Came out really nice. With the exception of a couple bugs. And I may sand it. I don't know. But I'm not going to spray it again. So I got that there. And I think I got that there. I don't think you can see it. But I got 3 bugs in it. A little bit of a run all the way across. I probably will sand that out. That'll probably sand out okay, but I am kind of nervous because it's right there on the edge. But the trunk lid came out really nice. The only thing I don't know, I think it'll sand flat, but I don't know why it did what it did. It almost looks like it's lifting there, but I don't know what that is. But as far as everything on how the trunk and the hood laid down, I like how that came out. So I'm happy with the hood and the trunk. I'm not going to do anything else with them. They're done. I'll probably hand sand it, and you know, but that just really makes me nervous. You know, I may just kind of sand it as much as I can and then just call it good, because I really don't want to respray that whole thing. So, and it's probably time to walk away. I'm going to end up being in South Carolina for a week. My dad's got Alzheimer's and dementia. Time's getting close. So, won't be doing any videos for a little bit. I also took this fender down too, or this quarter down too, because I did see some of the things. I didn't see full paint coverage on that quarter. It was a little bit like the hood, to where it didn't look like I got enough coverage on it. So I really decided to do both the quarters. So we'll respray this probably in a couple of weeks, because I'm probably going to take my time doing the fenders and doing the doors. But I knocked it down with 320, so I didn't go too aggressive with anything. I'll probably respray, reprime, sand it down, respray, and then I'll call it good. But you know, sometimes you just need to stop. And I gotta wet sand this because that's what it'll do to the paper. But I might as well fix that. Got a little bit of a ding in there when I was setting everything up to respray it, and it fell. But you know, we'll call it good after everything's all done, resprayed. I'll show you how everything comes out after I respray it with the primer, because the primer, If I don't get everything all clean, the primer will lift, and I'd rather have it lift on the primer than the paint. But that's what's been going on so far. Can't really put it back together yet. Pretty soon be able to put it back together. Get that thing dropped down. Start putting it back together. But, all right, guys, take it easy. Peace.